cause you know I'ma deliver. Every single time I'm a long-term winner. You can
Man, we don't need his man. We need his few edits for the audio versus the visual to get it to YouTube. I'm sorry for everybody that's waiting on episode 68. It's not done yet. It's still cooking up.
Coming.
It was a good episode. We're gonna get it on to y'all. This is the podcast episode 69. You don't gotta do that no more. You don't gotta do that. It might be. Podcasting and stuff.
That's why he's there. That's why he's a goat.
Stop saying that. It's crazy. Anyway, podcast. Just another podcast episode 69. Best show in the 7-5.
69. I like that number.
All right. I'm gonna say we're gonna get into that early.
Y'all,
I mean, we can.
I just knew somebody was gonna go
all
there.
right.
Is that how y'all feel about that?
I love it. It's gonna be you.
Love it.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
I like that number.
Okay.
Y'all wildin'.
We need to introduce the pod yet. Lit is in the back. My man Eric's here. Young Ron. Young Ron's having a housewarming today.
Yay!
With the potato on it. Brother Els is here. Chris Featherston, make sure you say the Featherston. Ave is here. Just came from the Fresh Family photo shoot.
With the turtleneck.
Yeah.
It's fire. You got a sport coat on with it?
You can tell A.B. trying not to
You
laugh.
know how you love the little handkerchief joint to come out?
Yeah, the ascot. Yeah, the ascot.
You got an ascot in the family photo?
Yeah, the ascot to match the socks.
He like, fuck! They put the swag
You
on
was that nigga
already.
from Scooby Doo wore that shit?
Fred? It was Fred.
Fred was a clown.
His name was Fred?
Yeah,
Fred, the
yeah.
bitches. What are you talking about?
All right, I'm your
Fred was
host.
the bitches?
I'm your host.
Yeah, Daphne.
I'm
He's
your
the only
host.
friend in the world to have
He
bitches.
did have.
That nigga stayed in the closet with Daphne ass. That was 69.
I'm your host, No Substance Dean. And we got a great guest today. My man Vernon. Is it VIPs TV or VIPs? Because I always say VIPs when I be looking.
Both, man.
I know people say VIPs.
both, man.
Yeah. VIPs TV on Instagram. Make sure you follow. Oh yeah, we don't have a potato. I'm telling you. Hey, we'll record you doing it, and I can just put it on. So
Lovely.
what we want to start with? We want to start with Jeezy and Gucci versus.
Ron.
Ron came in
How
here
you
with
feeling,
some
bro?
bold claims.
No, he didn't renege. But as a Gucci fan, how did you feel?
How you feel seeing your man get drugged?
I don't got a mic.
Damn.
You do now.
How did you feel? Did you feel like Gucci underperformed?
Nah.
God damn.
Wow.
Pause.
Yeah.
I know you about to say something crazy.
Lee, put your mic on
Nah,
his face.
Right. See, there
They
you go.
didn't play a lot of Gucci's best shit.
Swag.
Hold up.
Oh, he's fired. Wait a minute. You
Hey,
like
if you about
ghost.
that, hey, if you about that.
You do look like
pass
Lil
Kadeem.
Ghost, bro.
Pass, hold on, my bad, Ron. Pass Kadeem the tablet if you are about that life.
I grabbed a
bro.
tab. How
That's
old are
dope.
you?
That's ghost, bro.
Let's put the picture.
No, that was a
up
clean.
when we edited.
That was a
All right, he ain't gonna put that picture up.
Abe St. Patrick.
Hey, Power is about to come back too.
Yeah, December 2nd.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But no, let Ron speak because he was in here talking crazy.
Nah, they didn't play. You can put the mic on the ground. Bro. They ain't tripping.
nigga tweaking.
I'm trying to help.
Nah, like they didn't play a lot of Gucci's like the shit that I like, but Jeezy still would have won by like a mile. So
It wouldn't have mattered.
What song was missing?
It wouldn't
What
matter.
song did he not play that you wanted him to play?
it was a lot. You said one.
No, I said.
He had some. He didn't play Freaky Girl. He had a couple in the tuck.
He
could've-
didn't play
Yeah.
Freaky
He
Girl.
Did
Wouldn't
I
have-
thought I was tripping.
It wouldn't have mattered.
He didn't.
At all.
Yeah, like he and his like
No, he
that was
did.
like the worst first round in the verses ever. Like
Yo,
he
It wasn't
wrote
a
this.
worst for. It was bad because we didn't like those songs, but the amount of disrespect.
Right.
Mhm.
My nigga kept the energy the same.
That's,
And they were
that's why I gave him the first
Yeah,
one.
you
gotta give
because,
him the first
Like,
one.
he disrespected out of the gate. Like, I'm going to disrespect you, bro.
When the music stopped, like the DJs stopped, and then they started talking, I was like, this is what I did not want to say.
DJs was beefing the most.
Bro, when they started having like a real conversation, like, oh shit, these niggas gonna jump down in this square?
Bro.
Hey,
the
Cool
scary
story. I've been to Magic City a couple times.
Hey, me
that
too,
square
bro.
right there, that was my
That shit
section
real.
before. We've been. Oh, you was with me.
That shit
That
real.
nigga was in there wild. We had a great
Niggas
time.
up there being heathens.
We had a great time.
Being heathens.
No,
Looking at
never mind.
cheeks.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Never mind.
don't do it.
They're good in there.
Scary
They're
ass
some of the.
nigga.
Hold up, man. We about to have to swap these mics out. That's the problem.
Scary ass
Let me
nigga.
balance it right. Hold on. Bring this down. Let's
I'm gonna tell
balance
you the most the scariest point of it. Of course, everybody thinks like, oh, put them in the dirt. Like everybody was like, oh, on the edge of their seat. when I was on the edge of my seat is when like I saw the entourage is getting closer. That's when I was like, yo, it's about to get crazy. Because I ain't seen them in the back at first.
I think that was the first thing I said in the group chat. I was like, y'all don't see the goons these niggas got with them?
You know why I think they took so
Deep
long?
in there for it to just
I
be
think they was being petty. They was like, I ain't going up there first. I ain't gonna be waiting on this nigga. I was like, that's probably why they took so long. That shit funny though. But Jeezy definitely like killed that nigga.
That 17-3 look a little good. That 17-3 production.
It did.
Okay, 17-3 y'all got it scored? Jeezy won?
Yeah.
What? I give it 15-5.
It wasn't 15-5.
It was 15-5. I'm being generous for the 3.
17-3 would have been.
I didn't really want to talk about the battle too much because I know other people can go to other places for that. I did want to talk to you guys about at the point in the battle where we're sitting there, Jeezy stops the music. He's like, 5 million. I know.
In the pipeline.
Chill out.
Muzzle it.
Hey, with the in the pipe. Anyway.
He sent a shot.
I thought we all knew Gucci was gonna lose. Gucci knew he was gonna lose.
We thought Gucci was gonna lose.
Give me that shit.
He just want to talk shit to that man. That's it.
Scripted, bro.
You think it was scripted?
This shit was scripted.
That shit
Some
did.
of it, yeah, some of it, I believe
He
that.
come in here disrespecting to the highest level by end of the fucking show. Oh yeah, it's cool. Let's bury the hatchet.
I said that in the
Well,
chat.
but coming there was the if first all right that y'all settle on my point. If me and somebody got beef like that, like you sent somebody to shoot at me,
Absolutely.
we're either always gonna have beef until you're dead or I'm dead.
Right.
Or we gotta squash it. That's the only way beef can live. You can't live in a world where I got that kind of energy for another person that lives in my same city. Now I'm sure, some of y'all act real light skinned, but I'm not carrying that energy around. Either it's gotta go somewhere or you gotta go somewhere.
Do you think they saw each other before this though? Because
Yeah,
Atlanta is not
it
really
has
like
to
some
be.
shoes.
They seen each other plenty of times.
They had
this
to.
shit's
Like,
They said it. He was like, it's been times when he walked in the club, I walked in the club, and it was that energy for the whole night. Like, nothing.
That's not even comfortable.
Yeah,
See,
no,
I was
no.
about to say that. If anybody's ever been in those kind of situations before, that shit sucks.
You don't have a good night at all.
It was Thursday,
Yeah,
so we
nigga,
was
I'm
cooking.
You don't dance, you don't do nothing. You just look at the
Yeah, you
time.
sitting there like, bro.
And nigga went to the bed. Where the fuck that nigga go?
I've been in a situation where I just walked up to the people and I was like, yo, bro, what we doing? Because we both was doing that the whole night. What we doing?
That's
Are we
weird.
gonna party or we gonna do it? Let's just go ahead and do it.
you can't trust him though, bro. What he say?
Yeah, for real. Because
No,
I
we
watched
cool.
that. But I
So
watched
you turn
that.
around and snuff your ass.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You getting a whole lappy. You in hog heaven. You getting knocked out.
Hog heaven. Lappies are fire.
Lappies are great.
You gonna get one tonight.
I hope you get one at your
I
house.
hope we need to
You
make
gonna
that
get a
happen.
lappy in the crib tonight. You gotta get a lappy in the crib tonight.
You should finesse a threesome tonight.
I'm bringing the bitches.
Lydia bringing the bitches means nothing because she doesn't like you enough.
It shouldn't
to
be
finesse
that
a
hard
fun
at your
with.
age.
Exactly. You gotta find the two
shouldn't be
shorties
that
that don't
hard.
bring a gift.
Oh my god. What?
Ron almost spit his drink out. That might have been Chris's funniest joke.
You got to. But go ahead, Kadeem.
But no, so when Jeezy was like, "This ain't about me and you. This about King Von. It's about Nipsey. It's about M3. It's about Boosie just got shot. All these people getting shot.
Shit, Benny just got shot.
Yeah, no day.
Benny just got shot. He's like, it's not. It's for the culture more than it is about you and I. And then he stunned it on him and played
The realest
Get your
shit.
mind right. Get your mind right.
He played Get Your Mind. That was fantastic.
Nah, that shit was fire.
Because bro was talking about jewelry and his
Yeah.
outfit.
That's what really signified the loss to me. Like you,
Yeah.
I mean, you get washed musically, but like as a man, like you just got washed in front of everybody. Like you said, I got $5 million of jewelry on. This nigga said, let's have a real estate battle, and you said nothing.
Yeah,
You ain't say a
he
word.
said let's have a
own
jewelry
half
versus.
Atlanta.
Like I own half Atlanta. Like, but
Yo,
that's
stop-
kind of sketchy.
And stop
That's kind of sketchy
looking
though.
and stop looking up what Young Jeezy owns under his name. He don't gotta
Right,
own those
you-
properties under his
right.
government name.
Right.
True.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even know
Smart
Jeezy's
too.
government name. What's his government? Y'all know?
Jay
Jay.
Jenkins.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay White Jenkins.
Jay Jenkins.
And to be real, if we talking fits, I feel like Jeezy was giving us 2000s BMF Jeezy. He
Right.
wasn't
Yeah.
really coming there.
No, at
I
all.
mean, because the coat he had on over that shit was fire.
Right.
He wasn't really coming there for that. And I know you guys are a little younger.
I like
saying
Gucci's coat too.
Jeezy,
But I ain't like his
never
whole
been
fit.
a big dresser anyway.
Nah,
you
nah,
never
nah,
know
nah,
him
for
to
sure.
come through with a fit that makes
Especially
you
on
say
that
that's
damn
all right.
album cover.
Oh yeah.
Nigga said he dressed like Doug Funny sister. I fell the fuck out. Bro. That shit was so funny.
But Jeezy did change the whole culture of hip hop when he came out though. Like, and
Bruh.
like, everybody want
Bruh.
to get some money.
Never heard trap
Bruh.
music like that.
No,
Bruh.
Ever.
That
Ever.
whole first album.
that whole first one.
I had to explain to Caitlyn because she didn't say Jeezy was gonna win, but she was giving me the same energy like Ron was saying. Like, no, he got bangers. I'm like, y'all young, y'all wasn't even in the streets when this Thug Motivation.
like,
went
no,
down.
Listen to the first track to the last
I
one, bro.
listen
You
to
ain't
more
had to skip
Gucci,
nothing.
like, because he's on more features nowadays. So it's like in my head, I was like, Gucci got more songs, but then I had to look at it, like physically look at it. I was like, oh nah, Jeezy's gonna win by like a landslide.
0506, bro.
When I
It's
looked
not
at it.
even.
No, you
doing
Bro, listen, everybody was selling cocaine, man. Even people that weren't supposed to sell
Facts.
cocaine, they sell cocaine.
They
If you
acting
was
like-
trying cocaine, you thought you was trapping. Jeezy made everybody think they was trapping.
Everybody
Yeah,
that I
sir.
talk to acting like Gucci's a new artist.
No,
he is
he's not.
not. A
They-
lot
they
of those
broke
songs
around
he
the same
played
time.
that was talking about
Yeah, they broke
relevant
Bro,
were old.
He said play a new song and played a song from 2009.
Like,
It's
bro,
nigga,
like,
what
that
you
shit was
doing?
That was a
old.
DJ though.
It's like, what you doing?
Like, what are we talking
And
about?
then he played the Bruno Mars shit. I was like, yes, over.
It
When
was
he
over.
played that 0 to 4 hit, I was like, yes,
It was over when you start talking about what you wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that
anytime
coat
you
was
argue with
hard. That
somebody.
was one of the
I
hardest.
like Gucci.
That was one of the hardest coats of the year, though.
I like
man.
Gucci coat.
Hey, Gucci had to show up in
It
some
was
Gucci.
I didn't like his
Two Chainz
whole
was like-
fit, but I like his
His fit
coat.
was fire. I did
Two
see.
Chainz was like, if Gucci don't hit me, it's a threat. So I feel this is a bigger swag game than Gucci wearing Gucci to the fucking show or whatever.
I just like Jeezy's rebuttals. Jeezy gave me real mature.
Yeah.
I'm on my shit.
You think he was scared?
Who was scared?
Hell no.
I think
Gucci
just as
look-
many people as we saw on his side, he had them on his
No,
side.
Gucci looked more scared than Jeezy, bro.
I don't think Gucci
He
looks
looks
scared.
insecure.
Bro, the man did not.
He didn't look scared. He
that's
looked
right. That's a better
insecure.
word. That's a
He
better
knew he
word.
was gonna lose.
Exactly.
He knew he was gonna
The
lose.
man was pacing the
He was
whole time.
peacocking.
He didn't sit down, not
Not one time.
once.
So okay.
He didn't like him. Though.
He was
I don't
peacocking.
think-
That's
Y'all,
a good.
okay.
So
If a nigga try to kill
we
you,
talked
I'm
about this
A nigga-
earlier in the week.
There's a thin line
ahead.
between a nigga that's ready and a nigga that's scared. Like, for real.
It's very-
There
It's
is.
not a thin line.
No, it is.
Nah.
Because to be on go, you gotta have a certain
yeah, exactly.
awareness to you.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
like that's almost. It's not fear, but it's like I'm ready.
Oh.
And that's not a disrespectful thing.
Yeah, no.
It's just like Jeezy. I mean, Gucci seemed like, yo, if Jeezy want to run over here, I'm ready.
I didn't think
That's
that
what it
was
looked
the
like to
energy.
me.
I just
But-
thought he was like she said, peacocking.
And in the day, I think that shit's scripted. There's no way. I want to kill this nigga at the beginning
Oh yeah,
of the show.
Vince McMahon was
That-
definitely
know,
behind the scenes.
He
bro.
came out with a diss.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Like, I want to kill this nigga.
First
Play
shit
3
he
diss
came
songs
out
about
like
me
that.
killing his homie, and by the end of the show, like an hour, I changed my mind. Like we cool.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is the last thing I'm gonna say on it, but
Well, it's not-
that shit was kind
segue to
of
this next
deflating when they, because I called it. I was like, watch them do Icy at the end.
Yeah.
When they did Icy at the end, I was kind of like,
Oh, y'all
that
friends.
shit kind of deflated the whole.
That's
all,
like that.
But I
We
kinda
all
like
like
that.
that.
I did.
Not saying I
like
didn't like it.
It's a good
Because they
spot.
kept it on wax.
No,
bro. They
it's
kept
just-
that on
no,
wax,
I'm not
you know
saying
what
y'all. I'm not saying I don't like it. I love that. Y'all make peace and y'all live on. I love that. But I'm talking about like as far as the tension and all of us thinking that they was
I
disrespecting
didn't
each
think they
other.
was gonna do shit.
It definitely made it seem like it was scripted the whole time. I was like, okay, all right. So what's
Ice is
there
fire.
really to talk about? Y'all should have just came and like pieced it up out the gate.
Him coming was piecing it up.
That would have made people leave out the whole shit. Like some people were there
That's
to
what I
see
was saying.
it.
I
So,
feel like it was scripted.
some people,
Flesh
some,
Flesh that out. So you think we just went to see a?
yes, that was a lot
killing?
of. All right, so before all this happens, when's the
They
last
hit
time
2
y'all played
million
some Jeezy?
views.
Play some Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy or Gucci.
Jeezy plays on my
I
workout
play
playlist.
Jeezy all
Okay,
the
just
time
riding
in the gym.
around, not in the gym.
I play
just riding
Jeezy.
around.
I play
Well,
Jeezy all
90% of
the
me listening to
time.
music is working out.
Yeah.
All right, so just
Riding
I'm a
around is really
Jeezy
like I've been
fan,
playing
man.
St. John. all
leisurely
week.
listening to music. Like people not all right, y'all might listen to it, but like a lot of people not listening to Jeezy just riding around or Gucci. So what they came for is to see like, oh, something gonna happen. Oh, something gonna happen. Oh, he said this. Oh, I hope he played this because this gonna happen. Like it was just a whole drama like filled out, and that's what everybody came for. Like I'm not everybody, but like, a lot of people came for. Now if they'd have
They capitalized off the.
Got to piece it up
off
at the
tension.
beginning. A lot of people would say, all right, end stream.
I don't think that either. We was there for the good music too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were. Out of all the verses, this one had the most tension. None of them had no tension.
I think
Right.
both of y'all could be right. There's some
Somebody-
people there that
somebody
was
said
just
this
there
was-
to see motherfuckers get fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Somebody said this was
Bro,
Brandon
we
Monica
got
with
too much
guns.
to
I was
lose
there.
now.
I was there just for the music. I was there for the music.
I was there for both. I,
I
ain't
think
gonna
people-
lie.
yeah,
I was
like
there
the
for
drama.
both. I wanted
The
to see some
drama sold
bullshit.
it. The drama was like, oh, these niggas don't like each other.
But
I gotta watch
it
that.
wasn't a
That's
boring
like-
moment there. Like
we
you
was
was
gonna
like
watch it.
Monica,
It was
boring
T.I. and
a little
Gucci
bit.
and Jeezy. We was
And
gonna
that
watch
shit-
it.
I was gonna watch it, but I don't fucking like T.I. So.
And that shit was bigger than Jay-Z and Nas to me.
T.I. got some hits, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
T.I. got that shit.
Yeah,
You said
T.I. gets who? T.I. gets who?
Jumping out there with all the takes. What you doing?
I was saying, we was before it was. They switched that back in real quick. It was supposed to be Jeezy and T.I. We was gonna watch that.
Jeezy would have won
Yeah.
that too.
I don't know, man.
See,
Urban
that's-
legend
I
and
don't
all
know,
that,
bro.
man.
That's just my take. That's just my take.
Yeah, I
That's just
feel
my
you.
take. That's just my
Jeezy
take.
is not losing.
I
But
respect
I'm trying. So
That was
earlier in the
the
week, we had in the group chat, Obama said that what did he say? Trump is just like hip hop. He's all about
Money, women, and
money, bling, and women.
That's y'all man's.
We had first of all, he's not my man.
I ain't
not my
I ain't
man's
talking
either.
about you. I just said that.
Pause.
People that's listening, that's y'all man's.
After watching the versus battle and listen to a nigga talk about his $5 million worth of jewelry, how can you? If I'm new and I'm coming to hip hop, that's what y'all showing me.
Hip hop didn't start as that, but the masses have steered hip hop to just straight up materialistic talk, big boy talk, all that kind of talk. And I'm gonna just say this because I read Jaw's whole thread when y'all was talking about it. A lot of our uncles and aunts and moms and parents say the same shit that Obama said. Like
Facts.
they talk shit about our music
Facts.
that we listen to.
Our music
That's
is different from what they
that's-
grew up in.
Yeah,
But if you listen to their music, that shit is about
Fucking all the time.
And
fucking
drugs.
money,
And
drugs.
drugs.
But do you want to hear somebody talk about how poor they are, though? I'm a turn. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
See, I
wanna
like
get
listening to
sad.
that. I feel like that kind of stuff can be motivation.
Being poor is not motivation.
No, I'm not. But we just not rapping. I'm poor. There's cockroaches in the crib. When niggas talk, when niggas rap,
They
that
usually
shit,
rap about
it's-
I
it's-
used to be poor and now
Yeah,
I'm
it's a motivational. But it's a motivational thing. But a lot of the music now, the whole hook is just a whole brand drop. Like we got songs called Versace and all that kind of shit. Like that encompasses the whole
Versace, that
song.
shit's fire.
But there's no story. There's no story. That's what's being left out. It's just that I'm popping. No, nigga, you was broke a year ago.
Now,
give
this is
people
what,
your whole
okay, so
story.
to Chris's point, I'm just saying the hits, the shit people hear on the radio, the shit you see online.
That's salacious shit.
That's what you see. You see bling, money,
that's-
and women.
And that was more my point to say he's not of the culture, so he's not qualified to say that. Hold on, let me finish. And a more of a point to go towards that is, I get a quote from Jay-Z. Do you fools listen to music or do you skim through it?
They skim through it though.
Like you skim through it and you're telling me what it's about. That lets me know that you're not a part of the culture. You're not qualified to speak on it. So if you're not qualified to speak on it, shut the fuck up.
But-
it's not hip hop.
wasn't wrong.
No, he's not. He is wrong because
He's
hip hop.
not
I don't think he's wrong, bro.
That's part of the culture, but that's not all it's
He's
about.
not saying it is though. He's drawing a parallel.
How?
That's like somebody knowing you.
we got a guest, so I want to hear because our guest shoots videos,
Let's get it.
and our cameraman shoots videos. It be cars in the videos.
Has to be sometimes.
It be money in the
Be
videos.
guns.
Got to be
And I
sometimes.
seen your
So it draws
timeline. It
people
be
in.
girls in the videos.
Got to be a lot of times.
That's what draws people in.
So
Right.
to somebody that's not of the culture, and
Okay.
but bro, when you're talking about all the shit they talk about in politics, they mostly be talking about middle America.
Can I
All right,
say
hold on,
one
hold
thing?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge baseball fan, right?
Facts.
So if I look at all the headlines of baseball, I see steroids and all this scandal. I would think all baseball is about.
And some
is-
people do, though.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go on a tangent or draw a parallel by saying, oh, you're just like baseball. All you are is about steroids. No, I don't know what the fuck baseball is about.
I also
but
want to make it
you-
clear that
but you
I only
have a-
read that one line. I did not hear his whole speech. I know
I
he
do
did
get
just
what you're
say.
saying. It's
The whole,
like a
I can see the whole
stereotype.
interview.
I didn't see it.
I can see the whole
Because
interview.
I tried to find it this morning. I couldn't find it.
I think it is more like of a stereotype though.
It
Because
is though.
like
Like I agree.
I know a cop, black cop. He said if he see a 550 or a nice car coming out of a neighborhood that ain't supposed to be what it is, he said I'm gonna pull him. I said, huh? Stereotype. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the world we living in.
Yeah.
Like if didn't nobody know you, you know what I mean? You just coming through, Porsche and like, what he did?
But is
Right
that?
on. But it's nothing like that. You see what I'm saying?
But the one thing we gotta understand is the music. The music that we put out is what steers those stereotypes. And the music that we put out is put out by the masses or the corporations is what steers those stereotypes. And what I was gonna say is Diamond said something about I wish rappers would rap more about all this shit. Nigga, if you go on Apple Music, there's tons of rappers that are rapping about shit that we should be listening to. But we do not prop them up. It's us. They know we gonna eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? They know we gonna eat
It's
it
the
up.
culture. It's on every commercial. It's on. It is, bro.
It's not. I mean,
But
it's
when we
not
say
even-
hip hop is our culture and at the top of hip hop is all this bullshit,
Don't let
then what's our
Not
culture?
the top of hip hop is not that.
You don't let somebody outside of your culture tell you what your culture is.
Obama.
They do because they sell it to them.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I made that point. Our uncles and aunts and moms and dads will say the
that's not how
same
it works,
shit,
man.
and they're part of it. They are family.
That's like if somebody tunes into this podcast and they hear a clip of whatever. We're talking about
That's
music.
not the same, bro.
It is
It's the same. No, I had a whole,
It is
I had a
the
whole
exact
conversation with Diamond about that. If somebody that's new to us comes here and they see certain thing, that's what they're gonna leave with. So
Right.
it is the same.
No, it's not. Let me finish my topic. Let me finish my point, and then we'll see what at the end of it. If somebody views it and they view that one clip and they're like, okay, that's what that podcast is about. Not knowing that they're not watching this our full catalog from day one.
For sure.
That describes all the things that we talk about. We talk about politics. We talk about religion. We talk about everything. So that our podcast embodies a lot more than that one clip that they saw.
That's for sure.
So they're not qualified to tell you what just another podcast is.
Okay.
98% of people are gonna take
Okay.
away that
Okay.
clip and roll with
Okay.
that.
Product, though.
Yeah.
But that can
He's
show.
not a consumer.
But that can
He
show.
listens to hip hop.
That-
He puts out
that can
content.
show-
I'm about to kill it right now.
Yes.
But
You know,
No.
you know,
Hey,
hold on.
you know
Hold
what?
on.
You know what, Mike?
Hold
You're
on.
really loud.
Hold on.
What was Jay-Z's weakest album? I mean, I know the one
Worst
I didn't
album?
like his weakest album.
Kingdom Come.
No.
Yes, it was.
I like
go,
it.
go back and listen
Yes,
to
it
that. Go
was.
back,
I
go back
do
and
hear
listen
that
to
a
that.
Nah, bro, that joint was weak.
That
And he-
intro
and he
alone
was
is
on some
yes.
grown
I don't know
shit.
what life would
He was
be.
on grown,
No,
man.
no,
That
no,
joint
no.
sucked.
Before
Y'all
the answer was a 3, I was down in Georgetown with a Hoya chick, lawyer chick. Come on, man, y'all tripping.
Man, that Kingdom Come.
Y'all
Go
Booty,
back and
man.
spin that.
Nah, it's
I think.
What was the point? Hold on, I want to hear
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Are you saying
This
Shit ain't in there.
Is the shit in here?
No, okay, the point is that really everybody got their own opinion on stuff. You know
That's a
what I mean? Like I said, to me, the Kingdom Come. He said no. What you say? No. He said yeah.
I like Kingdom Come.
Oh, you did? Who
I
somebody
can't
else
really
know it was
point
that, yeah.
out what his works are.
But you ain't saying that.
No.
All right, so I'm glad you said that. So now you think Kingdom Come is his worst album. Now, if that's the only thing that you saw from Jay-Z, that would be like, oh, well, that's what he's about. You wouldn't be qualified to speak on.
So what's hip hop, Elliot? What's it? Hip hop?
You wouldn't be qualified to speak on what Jay-Z
A better
is.
question is
If
to
that was the
ask,
only thing I heard, you
Right, if that's the only thing you heard. Now, if Obama listens to only commercial music,
What's hip hop to you, Elliot?
if it's a lot of things.
It's too much to
What
just
is
It's
name
4
one
characteristics of
No,
hip hop we want to talk about.
Elliot, what qualifies you to be a member of the culture? What
Being
qualifies?
somebody of the culture, that's somebody that's actively listening to not just commercial songs, not just listening to shit that's on the radio, actually listening to the artist.
But like you told Ron he don't know Obama. You don't know him either. You don't know if
Okay.
you don't know if he's not.
don't.
You don't know if he's dove
don't.
into the soul
I just know
of
what he
hip
said.
hop.
Got the stems
But-
from Jay-Z's
I know he said
newest
it.
But
project already.
one thing about
I only know what he said.
one thing about humans are they gonna judge you off what you push to the surface. You could be a poet. You could be very intelligent. You could be all these kind of things. But if you walk around sagging your pants, cussing all day, like pushing that to the forefront, your mom gonna be like, "Nigga, like you doing all this stuff." You can still be a judge of the. You could be a judge of the culture. Understand what's in the.
But are we pushing that to the forefront? Are we pushing that to the forefront? Or the people that's making money.
We're not. I don't know who he's
Oh,
talking
bro,
about.
the same people that are making the corporations make money, but they get paid too. The same niggas that's rapping,
Yeah,
they get paid too.
Yes,
and they also get paid and go buy bust down watches and big cars
they do.
and see. I see tens of
They
thousands
also
of
go buy
dollars.
land too.
Some of them do.
Okay,
And, but look, when I seen
Not,
people,
not the massive majority.
But that-
How do you know
Saying
that? How do you know
one thing
that?
that's
doesn't
crazy.
matter, bro. Because
it
those
doesn't matter.
shit
Too many people are
playing.
talking at once.
Doesn't matter.
Can I get my point off?
Go ahead, Ron. Go ahead.
Damn.
You don't even have
Go
a
ahead,
mic.
Ron. Go ahead.
Bro, my point is, like, I know you saying not everybody does. And you saying, like, oh, we can't take that one point. But the majority of hip-hop,
You can't say that without knowing
yes, you
that.
can,
Ron.
bro. Because most of the shit we consuming is money, fat asses, fucking houses, and all that shit. All the, like, I know people don't just rap about that shit and just don't do it. But the mass majority of it that we consume is that stuff. So that's a fair statement for him to say that.
Bro here
Yes,
shoots
it is.
music videos, not just music videos. We're not gonna box
No,
you.
it's not, bro.
But since we
You
talking
just
about this
old.
rap thing right quick,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Go ahead.
you pull up to a place, the artist in the video, is that his car? 90% of the time?
90% of the time, no.
No. Is that his crib?
90% of the time, no.
Those
Hopefully
95.
hopefully the money there is real at least.
No.
No, but he's shooting.
Sometimes it be my money, honestly.
See, look.
No, and can they?
But I'm making a point. But there's an image he's trying to put out
I
there
hear that.
just to get on.
I hear that.
To hopefully buy that
I'm
house
not
and buy
saying
that
you're
car.
wrong about
Yeah,
that.
but all
It's
I was
all
saying was
entertainment.
Obama not wrong.
Yeah.
He not wrong for saying that as somebody that, most of the, I don't go shoot a video for the song that I'm going to make you come to see me for, and it be the conscious rap, because that ain't what people going for.
That's the problem.
If Obama would have said, if he wouldn't have said all rap is about that, then you would have a point. But he said literally, all rap is about is money.
Go back
I'll
and
show
look
you
for
it.
man.
Pull it up, bro.
We don't got time for that
It's
right
right
now.
here. I have to remind myself that if you listen to rap music, it's all about bling, women, and money. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
That kind of.
keep-
Point
real,
over. Conversation's
I
dead.
feel you, but to this, like I said, to the average person
That- but
outside
that-
of
that-
it,
that's-
that's what we all see. That's what everybody sees.
I hear what you're saying. You're not wrong about that.
So
but
I'm
you
just
can't
saying-
make the statement that all rap
Anybody
music
can
is
make
about.
any statement they want, and his statement carried
All right, I'm done.
more gravity than yours or mine
I'm
or
done.
anybody in here.
What he just said kind of deflates that, because when you encompass the
Now
whole
we just all
thing,
can argue.
No, because when we were going back and forth in the chat, his main point was really like, yo, who is Obama to say this, y'all? And then people do carry a lot of weight on what he said. But I don't give a fuck. What Elliot say holds as much weight to me as what Obama say. I don't even know that nigga, so his really actually matters more to me. But most people are gonna be like, oh, Obama said this.
yeah, it's problematic because me, you, and Elliot, I can speak to. We have a different view of President Obama and just presidents in general.
Well, just celebrities.
People, a lot of
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
celebrity in general. A lot of people take what they say as gospel, and
Yeah.
And that's my
So
point.
that can be
that point he
problematic.
made, I couldn't. I had
No
no
point
rebuttal.
was it's problematic
Yes.
because people are going to take that that are not of the culture and be like, oh yeah, look, even Obama said it,
Right.
And
Yeah.
he's the only black president.
I
Look,
agree.
Look,
That
even
is
your
problematic.
highest people say it, like, and that's just
I agree.
problematic.
And he could have compared Trump to a whole number of things
He
outside.
could.
of
He didn't have to do something
Yeah.
that was.
He did
Exactly.
No, I agree
Yeah.
with all those parts.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
Let's talk about music videos since you got here. We spent so much time on that. Let's talk about what you do, brother. Not just music videos. Tell the people. And there's a lot of people that watch videos. If you don't know, my man Abe behind the camera is nice with it too.
Yeah,
Kind of
nice.
steep.
Yeah.
Abe don't play no games. That price is St. Patrick. You know what I mean?
How you think he come in here and vaping all that?
I know, nigga.
that shit every day, boy.
Right, I know. That's why he holding my video.
That boy dipping in that time plate.
Like, you ain't shot no relationist videos, nigga.
We're not dropping nothing.
We ain't dropping nothing. I need a check.
That boy cakey.
Sheesh. Tell us about it, bro.
Right? What? That shit's crazy.
Or music video or company or
He said that.
That's called
Both, bro.
That's
The company, music videos, any videos you shoot, how you like working out in the 7.5. You shoot a lot of, the more prominent artists out here.
Yeah, well,
Your videos be having the Ferraris and all that in them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know niggas ain't got the Ferraris, but they
Yeah.
be in the videos.
They be in there, you know.
Let's talk about it.
Watch music videos,
Can I get another drink? Nigga,
Weddings.
clients about to hit him. Hey, bro, don't say that shit.
commercials. Well, I do a lot with the film and behind the scenes, as far as like music and I got a couple of other companies that have nothing to do with film or whatever.
Okay.
And I just look at it like film was just my stepping stone to do other.
Always have a stepping stone.
It was really my I'm gonna say my egg nest, the money I generated from to help me.
Never heard that one. Egg nest.
That's the egg.
Next egg, whatever. Same thing. Egg nest egg.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but
I was
yeah,
back
that,
trying to use context.
that was like a
clues.
foundation for me to move the way I want to move, which I'm blessed for because a lot of people that shoot videos, and sometimes they probably get like one video a month, 2 videos a month, and they charge $150 and shit like that.
Abe ain't charging that. Don't hit him up.
Oh no, he's better than that. Good as his quality is.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and him had to have talk if he was doing that,
Abe could give me the friend discount though.
That's a lot of work though. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you a lot of I always joke
with
with
Abe
right. They
about the
always,
prices.
discount, but they understand as far as the studying. That's not even like the money part, the studying and all that. Just to stay up to date. Then the gear and the equipment.
For sure.
Then after you shoot, you still after this is all over, he still got way more work to do.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So that's what people don't really see. They thinking like, oh, we just shot this one location.
So you
I don't
shoot-
want to.
You shoot and then edit all your shit too?
Yeah, direct. I mean, I got a partner, whatever. The budget's big enough, I can
Are
bring.
you talking
him
about
on.
my man's?
Church?
Yeah. His son played with us, Ring Gang. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lil Sean Duke.
Yeah.
Lil Sean Duke.
I call him
But
Church,
yeah.
but
Yeah, just like a lot of people, they don't really see the behind. Like, I'm pretty sure he don't sleep a lot of times.
Everybody
When
be
y'all
not,
sleep,
everybody be nodding like a motherfucker.
when y'all sleep, we still up editing, bro.
Hey,
Yes.
look, I sat up
I
with
work
Abe before
hard.
and edited the pod. He did most of the work. I've been trying to learn, but I told him I'd be his intern. He was like, "Nah, bro, you don't want to be my intern."
Because everybody edit totally different. You can't really people say teach me how to
Abe saying
edit.
you not built like
I
that.
can't teach you how to edit. You know what I mean? I can show you how to, but you got to cultivate your own style. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with that, but I just wanted to learn.
Abe saying you not built like that.
And I need to take some task off his hand because, like you said, we come in here. A lot of this equipment is mine, but you seen what he came in here with.
Yeah.
So y'all got to do that, and then he go cut the video up. I can't even when it's late. I be mad, but I can't even say nothing for real. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you.
Even to the computer, like I can't have no a $1,500 computer. That should
Nah,
be
you
slow
can't.
as a bitch with
Yeah,
footage.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see what he got over there?
Yeah, like
I bought this trying to do the same.
and then you gotta.
Now I just
Well,
got
you know now Mac they did some bullshit. You can't really upgrade it like you used
Nah,
to.
you
You can
can't.
add
You gotta
RAM.
go get
You
a
know,
new
take the
Mac.
hard. Yeah, you gotta get a whole nother Mac. So you got a better Mac fully loaded.
That's solid state for sure.
Gotta get a solid state drive. You know what I mean? You gotta get externals. People don't even know that. Like externals $400 for what we trying to just for.
You ain't gotta tell me, brother.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know. Well,
Well,
so
like, hey, I got this extra equipment. He know I don't need the shit. Yeah, I ain't at that point yet. He be like, hey, you want to buy this from me? I'm like, man, I mean, had a camera for the rig. What you doing?
yeah.
I do want to start Xing some task out, but I gotta. Sienna got me Pampers, bro.
But it'll take about 6 months for you to get it though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, you can. I mean, at the end of the day, like anybody can do it, but does anybody have the time and patience to get it right?
No, do you have a passion for it?
You ain't gotta have the passion, because a lot of time now, that's why I stopped shooting a lot of shit, because I was losing my passion.
Yeah.
People had me doing bullshit. Nah, bro, just pull up to my grandma's house. Bro, let's go there. I used to trap out the house. Bro, get this street. Nobody give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I know your goddamn grandma or goddamn when you trap there, you incriminating yourself for saying this dumb
It
shit.
becomes
Like,
stagnant too. Yeah, you're doing it when you're doing the same thing over and over again. That kind of goes back to the conversation we just had.
feels like a job.
Yeah,
I don't want it. When I feel like a job, honestly, I gave clients back money a couple of times. I'm like, bro, like,
Damn.
you good here. Nah, bro, no, it's yours here. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to do with it.
Cash out returned.
Because it's more of a mental. You know what I mean? Like, it's a mental drain. When it becomes a mental drain on you, it's just
For sure.
some different shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know if y'all know, this is the Vernon that hooked us up with the Yarn interview. He's a friend of the show. Been talking about, you know what I mean, been talking highly of pod for a minute. I didn't even put two together that I knew Vernon. Like, oh, I see this nigga at so-and-so crib all the time.
Yeah, we
I
did.
rap too, bro.
Oh my
I
god.
got you.
Hey, bro, I got it.
Drop
No,
some
no,
now.
no,
Drop some
please
right now.
don't.
Drop some right
Please
now.
don't do that.
Give me a sign, man.
Dean know.
That Death Poetry Jam.
No,
Dean
no,
know.
no.
Dean know though. Dean know.
We
don't
used to be
know.
an
Got
Apple
flamed up
niggas,
so
right?
they don't got no hair.
He don't look. He don't.
Flamed up this one.
No.
Blame this nigga.
No, hell no.
Why y'all laughing at that? That's not even funny.
I'm laughing at Abe was laughing.
My nigga's
Thanks, bro.
I'm
Thanks,
just
bro.
playing.
I use
Just playing.
Jack Black,
Jack Black,
Supreme
yeah.
Cream to shave with. Hey yo, I got this.
You gotta ask,
I
man.
was trying to put niggas on.
I shit always sharp.
Jimmy, bro.
Somebody tried to tell me to put nail on my shit. I just
No,
want to
I
feel
did that
that.
once back in the day when I
That
first
shit wasn't
started.
right.
That's not
All
good.
niggas lame.
Thank you.
This is what we doing?
Y'all connected. Look.
What the Twin Powers?
This is what we doing?
What you use on Thursdays, brother?
I'm tell you, mad joke, 'cause I used to joke all my
funny.
ball headed homeboys.
Hey, exactly. And then
Guess
you
what?
end up.
That part right there don't start going
then
back.
you end up looking in the
Niggas
mirror
get
like,
thin, yeah.
oh,
Damn, I should've said that.
It's coming.
I'm gonna let it go. I swear.
No, I'm.
Yeah, it feels
Any
better.
sign, bro. I'm
It feel
good.
better, man.
I gotta leave the pod then.
For bullshit.
You gotta leave the pod.
If I go bald, I gotta leave the pod.
I'm fucking weak.
You got two bald ass niggas. Shit, one of us gotta go, bro. It's gonna be me. I'm out, bro.
You still gonna have the green eyes.
No, I'm out.
Yo, we get back on.
No, but you can't
My
be
bad,
bald
my bad.
without a beard, though. When you bald
Yeah,
without a beard, you
yeah,
dead
yeah,
out
yeah.
here.
Like a fucking
Yeah,
baby.
You dead, man. You gotta have a
Nasty.
style.
You gotta at least have a goatee. You gotta at least have
Exactly.
that.
Yo.
If you
See, my
got
shit don't even connect, but I
Why are
swear
you
I'm
talking about
it.
this?
Look at what we're
Hey, we
talking about.
potted, brother.
Important conversation. This can lead to a sponsor for you.
Oh, for
keeps.
For keeps.
Hey, no.
Ain't trying to play me, bro. He said we're gonna be to a sponsorship for
For keeps,
keeps.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
That's anti-bald.
Hello? We need that.
Y'all some
We need
funny
sponsors,
man.
For keeps, holler at us.
I wanted to. All right, where we want to go?
I was trying to let
You
bro
thought
talk about
about
his
it.
business.
You thought about
I
it.
never thought about it.
You never thought about having hair again?
No, I don't. I see pictures of me with hair, and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing?
He did look crazy.
I didn't look crazy.
I ain't lie, I was gonna get my shit grafted one time.
You ready to get out
A
of here?
couple of girls I know, you know, they do hair. Let me put a man wig on you. Nah, I feel
put
too
a
fake.
unit-
Nah, I ain't putting
unit,
on- I ain't
I
going
ain't
that
gonna
way.
lie. I seen a dude I went to high school with right after we graduated.
What are we talking about?
A few months later, he popped over with a full head of dreads. It's weird. It's
How?
weird
How
of
you-
We
shit.
just talked about baldness for 4
But let's get back.
Nah,
Let's
how
get
about
back.
Cameron, man? Cameron had a bald head.
swag.
Man, he ain't got no bald head, man.
I don't know what it was.
Jada popped up.
Jada just
Cameron, bro.
Camera,
They
what?
come
He got
home
hair?
with me, CD. Yeah, he got a chain like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, reel us back in, D.
Where are we at?
Reel us back in.
No, you good.
Where the fuck are we at?
Oh my goodness. What are the other businesses, brother? What did you use the music and the music videos and the editing to become a nester? You do films too? What kind of films you do?
I do everything.
Yeah?
Everything, whatever my phone call for. It's really nothing I don't do.
I'm about to record a comedy special, nigga. I seen
Yeah.
Kevin Hart shit. I
But
think
you're
I
not
can
funny.
be just as funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I say I think I can hear that nigga out. He not that good.
That shit
I'm
was
better than
terrible.
him.
Yeah, I
I
feel
had
like
a couple jokes I've been working.
Right. Bro, that shit was terrible. It was
Maybe
ass.
real life
so?
jokes.
It was ass.
Maybe I was high. I was laughing my
Right,
ass
that's
off.
what it was.
Okay, it starts off ass, and in the middle, it's
It's like
alright.
I had 5
When he
days
said,
laughs.
when he said something about the Latino guy had to take care of him.
Oh yeah,
Then
yeah,
that
yeah.
was funny.
That was okay.
No,
I laughed when he said the guy from the prep school, how they get hit and they look around. Yeah, because that shit funny.
Private
like,
school.
Right, white dudes look around like, oh my god, did anybody see that? That shit was funny.
Kevin Hart,
School I went to.
he never been really
This nigga went to a real school. Where you go?
I went to Shores.
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 You went to Atlantic Shores.
Atlantic
nigga.
Shores.
Don't say Shores like
Went to Shores.
See it here, a nigga from Norfolk Collegiate. I went to Collegiate.
I went to NC. It's a prep school. Fuck them niggas.
God damn.
I'm playing. I'm fucking.
What's wrong with y'all today?
He didn't go to public school, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
nigga. That's a whole other world.
Beat Northam
Yeah.
basketball though.
Y'all got me all over the place. I don't even
No
know.
basketball.
Bro, nest egg. Like, yeah, back on
Okay,
track.
okay.
Nest egg.
ADHD episode.
What was the next play after that, bro?
Freaks. Calling freaks. That's what I'm doing now too.
I thought you said freaks.
That's how the connection with somebody else
Fleets.
kind of came about. I assume.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, that ain't.
I'm not trying to talk
Window
shit,
tint
man,
pressure
'cause
wash.
If bro pull up in that wall at my house, it's gonna be crazy. Anyway,
Let this man talk.
my fault. Yo, goofy today. What is going on, bro?
I don't know. It's
What
late
just
in the
happened right
day.
there?
It's later in the day. Maybe it threw us all off.
We'll be winding up. Like,
All right, man. Let's
This is
go on
about the
this
time we
topic
lose our
right quick.
minds.
Yeah. We were talking about there was this meme. It says my cousin left her husband, and he keeps accusing her of cheating, but really she left him because he makes twice as much as she does, and he still insists that she pays half the bills. Sis got tired of it. She said she'd rather pay all her own bills and not be bothered with him.
See, to me that's she's a little off. From the beginning, she won on the bullshit. Cuz on the bullshit.
Yeah.
You making twice as much as your girl. You still make her go have. I mean, pay a light bill, a water bill. So I ain't gonna make you just get a free load, but yeah, dude on the bullshit though.
That's what I said.
He on the bullshit. And like I said, I come from a background of parents that they pay half. You know what I mean? But they made
Is the right play for her to leave and pay all the bills though?
No, she's
It's a
that
woman
was
thing.
slow
It's a
of her. That's what I'm
pride
saying.
thing.
That was
Dumb
slow.
thing. Y'all are all
But
talking
we
about
in a different time though. Women keep talking about this. I want to be. I'm your equal. I'm your this. I'm your that. Well, be my equal.
True. But
Well, yeah,
if you
but her
making twice
salary
more than
ain't
your old
equal.
lady, man, come on, man.
Oh, so now
Her
we,
salary ain't equal. You know what? You could make it equal if you did it by percentages, but most people don't want to do that.
We've had this conversation before. I said I'm always down to pay more, but I should have more say so in what's going on in my crib.
Facts.
That's all I said.
is
And I agree
everybody
with
willing
you.
to agree with that?
Because
It
men are
is
supposed
at
to
my
lead.
crib.
I don't know if women is agreeing with that.
Most
Like,
women are not willing to submit.
You're not supposed to submit.
huh?
Women are supposed
I said men. He
Oh.
said men. I thought he said men.
No, women.
No, nowadays, to Eric's, everybody want to be my equal. You make as much. You know, in a lot of scenarios, sometimes a woman's making more. Does that mean she should pay more? If she was making more, does he have to pay less?
All that
Yeah.
boss talk go out the window. When
See,
I
one
would say
thing about
yes.
it. See, one thing about it, right?
But then you a deadbeat.
If your girl making
don't
more
gotta
than
know
y'all,
what
and she
that is.
paying more, you ain't really got no say so. She ain't gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part about it.
So
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
so we just can't win, huh?
No, we did.
I'll say
We just
Chris
can't
ain't
win.
saying nothing.
Little situation.
Right.
I know Chris got something to say.
Please.
I talk this shit all the
Quote us.
time.
You gotta quote
I'm
us
letting
something.
y'all go, man.
We're here to pod.
I believe that a lot of women are delusional. A lot of women are
Out the
manipulative.
gate with the energy. Oh shit. Go ahead.
They are. And you know what? Scratch delusional. I think y'all know what y'all doing.
Irrational.
No, they know.
Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all want the stuff like me and Ellie was talking about. Like they want the convenience when it's suitable for them. They want everything to cater to them. They kind of want to be equal in the authority, but they don't want to be equal in giving their money. It's kind of like they don't. I don't know. They don't know what they want. They play like they don't know what they want, but they do.
They don't.
It's like
They don't know what they want.
I think it's manipulation. I do. I think women are playing on the times that we're at now. They have equal. They have equal stake as far as working, and they have opportunities and all this good stuff. But they want it to be traditional in a certain aspect.
I ain't gonna say equal.
Hold on, I'm gonna say one more thing, right? I think marriage should be like it's a business move. You know what I mean?
You said that.
That's why I'm quiet.
That's what I believe. Marriage is a
We
business
said
move.
that.
If you can't grow with that person, if this person is holding you back, nah, bro.
It just goes back to, do y'all believe men and women are really equal? I asked like I don't think so, and I think double standards should be around when it comes to men and women because we aren't the same.
They're not the same. It's like a yin yang thing.
Yeah, it's a complementary thing. It's not we
Yin and
both
yang is
are-
Yeah, but yin and yang aren't equal.
But it's not. But it's
They are just
it's
equal in different
makeup.
ways.
It's different makeup.
Yeah, are opposites.
It's different makeup. You can weigh the same as somebody, but you're not the same as that person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't have the same makeup.
It's terrible.
Right, but
No,
that
it's
goes
not.
to remember that.
No, it's not. If a nigga, that's like you saying like we're equal just because we both weigh 150 pounds. No, we're not.
But if we had to
I
fight,
mean,
we'd
you're
be in the
not.
same weight class.
But you're not me
God.
though, and that's why you have somebody that wins.
Well, that goes to that other
Because I
thing
was a
that we
better
were
fighter.
talking about. Y'all
But that
remember?
means you're not equal. That's what I'm saying. It's not a mathematical thing.
Equality. There's two things.
That was
Two
a good one,
different
Chris. I'll tell
You
you.
say it
that.
better
It's
again.
like women need to strive to get equity and not try to be equal. You know, there's a difference between.
You got to bring something to the table to get equity, fam.
That's what.
You can't be paying 20% and get equity.
Exactly.
Cause she divorced you. You paying a lot more.
Facts.
I just think that there's nothing wrong with double standards. I think that
No, I'm
if a
just
woman,
saying. How you?
if-
My fault. He was
Go ahead,
saying,
go ahead.
he said we swept his point under. I was just saying if I'm supposed to pay more, how do you get equity?
that's why I said it's
Now, I'm supposed to
delusion.
do-
It's delusion.
I'm gonna just use my own personal. For me, all right, yeah.
You don't gotta do that.
No, I just
You do it every week.
yeah, I do every week. I keep it above. I pay a little more. My things that I do to help her get equity is in her own personal life. We're gonna get this credit super straight. We're gonna make sure you can put some money to the side. We're gonna make sure we're gonna line things up for you to take care of your own business because I pay more. I shouldn't have to take care of your business too and pay more.
But that's you gearing her up
Yeah,
to
of
be
course, but
to be of
I
a
feel like
certain
if women want
level.
more than that, then they wild.
But
They do though.
Then they're wild.
women want
As always.
everything. They want it all.
Everything.
Like they want it all. That's just it. And I think
There
the
are
thing that
different
gets me
kinds of
is
women.
I think the thing that gets me is women don't say up front what they want. Like
We don't fucking know half the time.
do y'all or do
We
y'all
be
not?
making shit
They
up
don't. I think
sometimes
y'all
till
do.
it
I think
feels
no, but
right.
honestly,
They
I think y'all know the
No, I
answer,
can't
but
say
y'all
that.
just want to say it out loud.
No, they don't.
Y'all want to
Sometimes.
say it out loud. I think they do.
That's
I
what I
mean,
said. We don't know half the
I don't
time.
believe that,
Half the
Chris.
time we
And I'm not
damn sure
talking
know
about
exactly
Lydia.
what it is.
No,
You know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
talking about. I'm talking about period. I believe
they don't know.
I believe women
think
make
they
it
do.
up as they go.
I think
Yeah.
they do.
Because
But
your
that
wants
could be-
change
that
as
could-
your
that-
situation change.
No,
Yeah.
as their emotions change.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but your
It's
emotions are
however they
predicated
feel.
on
That's
the
how.
situation.
That's what warrants what
I
they're
ain't gonna lie,
thinking.
it's a lot of them how they raised too, man.
That's also a big fact.
That's a big fact, cause like And not to sound like
Oh,
I'm trying to
yeah.
put them in a box, but I know women that's like raised by their father, they're a little stronger. You know what I mean? Than coming from a single mother household, because when they got both their parents, they see, okay, I see them arguing. That's what it is to get back on track.
Yeah.
When they see their mother or whatever, different man every month, every year, they think it's normal.
And they
what
think
it
they can
is,
just
you know what
swap
I mean?
in and out.
They're swapping it out instead of sticking it out with that one guy and sacrificing with that one guy. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
balance too. It's a balance because
that
then you got
issues are
women that
real.
stick it out too damn
Yeah,
long.
that is real.
So
I
it's
mean,
like
Very.
it's a balance.
Some women don't even know they got dad issues.
They know.
They be like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have any. I have a
there's
great relationship with my dad.
There's
Nah,
a drastic
it's some other
difference
things that's a
between
little
women
bit
that don't
deeper
have it.
that you
Yeah,
not.
man.
Yeah, and they don't want to admit that. Women have pride too, just like Lydia was saying. They don't want to admit certain things. They don't want to say like I want a man to take care of me. They don't want to say that in this day and age where being a strong woman is. And that's the thing. The definition of a strong woman is just so stale. Like it's stale as shit. You a strong woman just because you go out and get a check. Like how are you when shit hits the fan? How are you like that when shit is chaotic? How do you deal with that?
True.
Like they don't like. I just think the whole thing should be defined differently. I think the whole like femininity in itself is just not embraced at all. It's being neglected.
Sounds like a
man,
female woman haters on the
I'm
club.
gonna tell you what happened.
It's not that. No, that's what I'm saying. I know, but I'm saying that's not a woman haters thing for me to say
I'm saying
femininity is
something.
neglected.
Yeah.
Like the true nature of women is beautiful and strong as fuck.
No.
Me and you both been in the delivery room when you like delivering a child. That's the strongest thing you could ever fucking do. I don't give a fuck how many commas you bringing in.
If a man had to have a baby through his, I wouldn't even have sex. I ain't even
Like,
lie
and
to you.
we're not even talking about everything. And you know what? We're not even talking about everything else. That is one thing. But I think a lot of the time, a lot of women's true nature is being seen as weak. So it's
I think that when we were growing up, there was a lot of imagery about independent women. Black women were getting highly educated, the most educated group out of all the groups. We'll get you some good. We salute that. But in that, they be like, oh, I don't need a man for this. I don't need a man for that. And they forgot how to submit. They didn't see their mother do that because their mom was working super hard and in a lot of cases outworking the dad if he was around. Man, I had a conversation the other day. She was like, I'm still learning how to submit. That's different for me. I'm not used to being able to depend on somebody.
That's by design too.
You know, exactly. So I don't think it's 100% their fault, but then I also think, you know what I'm saying, sometimes when you know, like, oh, my dude's holding it down, yo,
don't get it twisted. When I say these things, I'm not blaming women. Like I think all of it starts with men. But my bad. Go ahead.
No, you good now, but the thing about it, they already embedded it in us to submit to the woman if you listen to her music.
Oh, really?
Our music, bro.
What music you talking about?
Bro, listen, it's always, I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
My R&B ain't like that, bro.
Niggas be fucking up.
Yeah.
My R&B is savage. I listen to Party Next Door, Weekend, and fucking.
Y'all listen to Weekend's my dog.
Yeah.
What a bitch need.
But even
my singers don't say that kind of
even
stuff.
if you look at R&B, like, even in the 70s, just listen to it, man.
Yeah,
it's just
back
all,
then. Yeah.
baby, please, baby, please.
I think
You know
for
what I
us,
mean?
I think for us, it's so crazy just because.
Just like when Blue Baby, he got a verse, we said something about, she mad, so I bought her Chanel purse.
That's all they want, though.
Fuck if you mad, you ain't getting that shit.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But for black men, it's the fact that we are oppressed to a certain degree. So
Yeah.
black women can't submit because black men aren't at a certain position. So it's like they gotta be able to go get on their own because they don't know if we can go get it.
Yeah.
Like it's a question mark. It's a big question mark.
I think they would if they could walk, just have 1 week in our shoes. To be a black man in our shoes for 1 week, I guarantee them be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and submit to this man. He's going through some shit.
That's a very controversial statement, but I agree.
Since we all the way off the rails, do y'all think that most men are worth submitting to? Because a lot of these women don't think that.
No, that's why I said
I
it
think
start
the
with
percentage
us.
is low.
It start with us.
Yeah.
To submit to something, it got to be higher than you. Then that's controversial too. Like,
See,
Not really.
that's where
or at least got to be a child.
That's where the fundamental problem is, though. It do got to be higher than you. No woman
Yeah.
wants to submit to somebody that she's eye level with.
Have y'all read Iceberg Slim book, The Pimp?
No, we might need to do that though. Bro.
Y'all need to listen to him. He said, if your girl don't look at you like you God, keep that shit moving.
That sounds like a Bible.
And that's some real
Sounds
shit.
like a pimp.
sounds like
Real shit.
No, I mean it's real, but they,
No, I think every man need to read Iceberg Slim book, man. That shit will wake your ass up to a lot of stuff.
I feel on that.
I just want the main thing that I think men should be thinking about when they look at themselves, what can you teach her? Like, what can you, like, providing just ain't about money. Like,
That's
what
a
can
fact.
you teach her?
It's a big fact.
How
Chris some
what
gunshots
can
for
you
that.
give her outside of just money? All those kind of things.
It's
Can you,
dirt. I'm just
Oh my
Does she want
God.
to get
How?
to it?
joking.
Does she
Just
want
getting
to
too
get to
serious.
it
that
too?
too.
Alright,
That
Bristol.
A
too.
lot of girls don't want to
That
get
too.
to it. They
It
just
was
want to
getting
sit
too
back
serious.
and, I mean,
That too.
But that
Mind
goes
business.
back to what we was talking about, the videos, bro. And the female artists saying, fuck that nigga, if he can't get you this, that, and the third, he ain't this, that, and the third.
But at the end of the day, all them women, they submitting to a man right now.
That's so
we
crazy.
know
what's
that.
crazy?
But the women that are watching them
That shit
obviously
crazy.
don't know.
No, they know that shit too.
I think they were
It's
retarded.
just
That's the most crazy
Hey,
thing.
we thought that I said that word.
That's the. Oh, okay. Oh, I got what you're saying. But yeah, that's the most crazy thing I like see, where women are like glorifying these women, like they don't need no man. But then you'll see their favorite rapper end up pregnant and then engaged, and they like,
Kissing.
what the fuck?
Kiss.
What part of that did you miss?
I think this shit is just so stupid. Like, we need
This
we
shit is
we
dumb
need
as
each
hell.
other. I
Yeah,
am not
yeah,
afraid to
yeah,
say I
yeah.
need a black woman. Like, this shit is dumb as fuck, especially in the climate that we are living in. Like, all that we don't need each other shit is retarded. It's
Hey, bleep out that he
retarded.
just
That's
said
why
it too.
y'all is getting.
Bleep that out, yeah.
No, that's why black women is getting snatched the fuck up. Cause y'all think y'all independent, but if two niggas jump out on the car, y'all can't do a fucking thing. You can't
Two
do
niggas
shit.
jump out the car almost everybody. You
But
can't
I'm just
do anything.
saying, you not independent. You're not. You're not.
Chris
So is
is
anybody
Stop.
crazy.
Is anybody?
I think we should be interdependent. I don't think we should be independent.
Is that a word?
Look it up.
I ain't saying it's
Yeah.
not. I'm saying,
Thank you, A.
I didn't say it was.
It's a word.
That's a word. I wasn't
I
laughing.
thought it was
It's a
cold.
word.
I was not even.
That too.
Wasn't even trying to play
It's like
Chris.
one for the other. Same thing.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
trying to play Chris. I just didn't
I
know
think
what it was.
I think
I learned something
we
new.
should
Right, thank you,
all
I
be
appreciate
together.
it.
I think we should be together. I think
Facts.
the fact that we're getting picked off, I think the fact that they're trying to separate us is a ploy to pick us off. Because we are not together, there's no family nucleus being embraced.
Like I said,
none of that
that's
stuff.
by design.
So it's exactly.
literally
So it's like
programs to
we're
keep
getting
families
played.
apart.
Like, I just think it's just stupid. We're just getting played, dog.
Speaking of getting played,
Thank you.
Burn. I do videos, you do videos. People here in the 757 don't like to pay
Pull up on
certain
him.
things. How would you say your
I feel like A
guess-
just looked at me.
crazy?
He was like, you don't like to pay? Hey, one time we was doing something. I'm not stepping on your. One time we was doing something. He said something. He said, "No, that invoice, that one's still good. You ain't fly me." I was like, "No, but I thought I sent. I couldn't even prove it." I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna send it because I don't like owing niggas shit." But I don't know. I feel like you got me for an extra.
we know everybody that owes us money.
Look, so I was like, "My bad, bro." But go ahead, my fault. Abe. I was like, "You like niggas don't like to pay." I was like, "Damn, nigga." Just a little bit of a look. I be on
weak.
time with my shit.
I just noticed I get more, I guess, money wise, I get more in like Richmond, Northern Virginia, out of state than here. It's the same thing with you that you noticed, or just
I get paid way more out of state than here. But as far as here, I think because I'm branded, I branded myself. Well, actually, I didn't first, but I sat back for like 2 months and straight branded myself. After I branded myself, man, you about 5 people hit me up a day about videos, but probably only like 3 commit a week. So you can do the math on it. You know what I mean? So saying that to say this, to anybody that does videos and everything, I tell them, look, brand yourself first. Don't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, like, okay, like I'm gonna make an example. It's this guy, I ain't gonna say his name, but he do a lot of weddings and everything. He's branded. Shit sucked though. But he branded himself to the
I know what you
point.
talking about too. We all do now. If you know the camera niggas out here, you know.
He branded himself to the point though, you know, people really don't argue his price because it's his brand. You know, he's still out and about,
up.
partying with people. You know,
He did my people. One of my people weddings.
but
We're gonna talk about that
I
because
mean, I don't know if
I'm
it's
kind of in
the
that
same
world
guy.
too, so
I
I
hope
might
it's
know
not
a
the
few
same
people.
So
guy.
is branding more important, or is
Branding's more important
quality,
for any-
or is quality more important?
Yeah,
On the
that's
fr-
when
on the
that's
front
when you
end,
get
on the
quality.
front end, on the front end.
But okay, that's like no matter what product you selling, what service you giving, you got to have A1 quality people to fuck with you.
Fact.
But for some reason, this guy, I don't know what the fuck, he got a manipulation machine or something in his pocket.
I'm gonna ask you. You talking about
Hypnotic
camera.
machine or
You
something.
do off camera. I'm almost certain I know who you're talking about.
But when I mean his shit ain't really, but he branded himself. That's my whole point. He branded himself.
It's not one of my
And then another thing though, as far as like me, I actually got kick it for the artists. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me questions. I asked them on the phone. I'm just on the phone. Yeah, this, that, 2, 3. You know, send me the record.
Yeah.
Let me hear it. I'm gonna let you know if I like it or not. If I like it, I'm gonna hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
Hit them back. Okay, boom. Then they, we talk about budgets and everything. A lot of times ain't the budget I want, but then they come back with the budget I need. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I took that time out and talked to them.
I feel you.
Which I do it genuinely because I love music. You know what I mean? So it ain't like I'm doing it just to get that check. Because I don't, I'm straight. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't really worried. But that's what it all boils down to, man. You just got to brand yourself, man. And just make the artist comfortable. That's what it's just make them comfortable.
Abe got the
For
new
sure,
stamp
for sure.
on the front of the podcast video.
Yeah.
That shit fire. We had to take somebody else's shit off there.
Gunshots for my mans.
So my fault. You right.
Are you a specialist or is that all one?
We'll speak off, Mike.
Yeah. We don't
Oh, I
talk
mean,
about
I ain't know. I
that.
thought
You good? We'll talk off. It's all good though. But
But
what would you say to the upcoming photographer, videographer?
I was gonna ask that. Good shit. Abe.
I guess what's
we
the
got
most
hardware.
important piece of equipment that they can buy now just to get out and start doing something?
If I could do it over, it'd be lenses and lights. So many people worried about what camera you get. Oh, I got this camera, Don't matter. You don't know how to use it.
Facts.
Don't matter. You got lights and lenses. First of all, they never gonna go out of style. You all gonna need them 100 years from now. You know what I mean? Man, even though they got low light cameras now, but lights and lenses, that's just about it.
I was gonna ask how y'all felt about people. Some people just snatch up a camera. Next thing I know, I see them posting. They shoot videos. They do pictures. How y'all feel about?
I seen a lot of come and go
Trying to come to
guys.
the face,
I
yeah.
seen shitload of come and goes, man. I had people actually inbox me like, yo, I'm taking your spot. I'm like, my spot?
Damn.
What spot do I fucking have?
Damn.
Shit, just take your spot.
God
What
damn.
spot do I fucking have?
Damn. DMs is crazy.
Facts. I mean,
Fuck you, niggas. I probably see maybe like a couple times a week. I see somebody post and they just cop the camera and they going in.
Yeah, and they start
step
a
on
whole
your lenses,
photography, Instagram and stuff, but it's dead after a month.
yeah, because one thing about it, this is a goddamn stamina sport.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Money got to be right.
Yeah.
Your knowledge got to be right.
Mm-hmm.
And your hand steady got to be right. You got to color. There's just so much shit that go into making a film people don't even understand. Like people hit me up to do movies all the time. I need a movie, bro. I need my crew. No, I'm just gonna use bring the camera. Nah, bro, I gotta get the sound right. I gotta get the lights right.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do that. I can, but I ain't doing it by my goddamn self because you ain't gonna pay me what the fuck I need.
You know Malcolm Fisher?
Yeah.
I seen that documentary he did, that Norfolk documentary he did. I wonder if he shot that himself or something. But
Yeah, I think he did, but I commend him because he finished it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was like 5 years old, I believe.
Damn.
It was like a 5-year span.
Damn.
So he finished it. That was major. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people out here, they start and shit. And they just started. You know what I mean? Like, he actually finished it. So I really commend him for that. You know what I mean?
You got any other good camera questions, Abe?
I wouldn't say this is like camera related, but to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell him today?
My 18-year-old self.
18-year-old self, fresh out of high school.
I went to boy as many Jordans and 7 jeans, and antique denim jeans, and true. That shit would have been out the door because
The Jordans would have appreciated with value though.
yeah, because my pop, I'm gonna tell you a crazy thing. My pop, I kept wondering. I said, where the fuck all my Jordans going? You know what I mean? Whole time he snatching the bitches up, putting them in the trunk.
Yeah.
No bullshit, probably like 2 years ago, he kept saying, man, all your Jordans and DCs up there.
Yeah.
He got all the original Olympic janks, the Spike Lee
You ain't gonna
joints.
get those.
Oh, I'm talking about they still like brand new. I tried to wear some Tims like a couple years ago. I put them bitches on. Next thing I know, I'm looking on the floor like pieces of goddamn rubber. From that shit rock.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, for the ride, yeah.
But my 18, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't do shit different, man. I lived a goddamn good life when I was 18. I went to Norfolk State. Goddamn, you know what I mean?
Back to
And then
back.
she would have.
Spartans.
I wouldn't have been me if it weren't for that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that actually, went in the military. That was a good thing for them. As far as me, only thing I probably would do different was really probably keeping myself. Like I was alone anyway. People used to always gravitate to me. I probably just would have curved about them. You know what I mean? But me being the person I am, I bring.
I think that was all of us in high school.
Yeah.
I got one more question. I'm done. What makes your work stand out? I guess apart from other people's work.
In fact, I think I made beats first and did engineering first, mix and master. So I understand what the artist is trying to do and what the artist want to see.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of videographers, they just putting it, they just putting clips. I make sure I'm using the best of the best clips. That's what take to kind of break the edit. Because I just don't be throwing clips in there. I don't give a fuck if I got to use that same clip. If that's the best clip for that part, that's what I'm gonna use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's the only difference.
How long is your turnover on average? Would you say for videos?
To get turned around.
Just from,
You want to really say
I
that on
got
camera? No, I mean, ain't gonna lie. It'd be like, cause I be backed up, so it's like it'd be like 2 weeks to about a month.
Oh, that
I
ain't
be
bad.
backed up.
That ain't bad.
Some niggas probably.
I
had
waited.
too,
I
though.
waited 6 months for a picture, bro.
See, that's what made me start shooting videos. Cause I was working with an artist and the guy we had, shooting videos. It would take like 9 months and 10 months to get.
Damn.
Yeah, by the time we get
baby.
it back, the goddamn album,
Right.
the next album we.
Right.
So I was like, yo, it got to be something else. So at the time, the girl I was messing with, she had a camera. She was doing photography, so I saw she had video functions. So I'm like, shit, let me see something. So then my homeboys, they went and bought the same camera. I'm like, just run the joint. But I see they were dragging me, so I said, I gotta get my own camera. Fuck this shit. So I went and bought my own camera. And from there, I just kind of, started doing it from there.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
Who the top videographers out here?
It's a lot, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of good people.
It's a
in
lot,
there.
it's a lot. I really don't know their names off top, like because as creative people, we spell our name all crazy. You know, what I mean? So it's like a bunch of people crazy names. But it's a lot of dope people out here, man. In their own way.
Only ones I know is visuals by Ave, footage by Fame, and you. VIPs TV.
Shout out to Virtue too. Yep.
Hold on. Y'all ain't got no more camera questions, no video questions, no. Hey, I'm trying to get this music video done, this movie done. I'm trying to shoot a documentary, bro. Next time me and my boy, next time me and my boy go out here and do this coaching thing. I tried to tell them when we won the national championship.
Involve me in that conversation.
I wanted to shoot a whole documentary.
Documentary for the most money.
I know. And we could have sold it to Netflix. That should have went too.
I had nothing to do with that.
I think that's a great idea.
No, bro. I don't know how many times I be on Netflix and we be like, we'll stop just because it's a documentary. And I love football, so we'd have been like out there, boom, boom, take that. It's easy. It's not easy because it's a lot of work to go into it, but that would have been an easy one to sell. And we won the Natty too. Come on,
I love documentaries.
Because he would have had to have you mic'd up and everything to make it right.
No, I shoot a lot. I mean, I don't shoot the videos, but I be on the videos. So I know the work that it take, but I thought it would have been fire. So we still trying to do that next time we get out there.
I'm gonna be coaching, so I'm out there.
We still gonna get out there. Do y'all want to do one more of these questions, or we got to do one got to go? It's time to wrap it up.
The one got to go.
Chris came up with one, but
This is crazy.
Or we could do should your girl cover up that video?
We can do that.
Should your girl cover up?
If I play this, is it gonna play?
Shut
Hold up.
Should your girl cover up?
Stop zipping up my shit,
So
bro.
the audience can hear it.
Why?
Something like that.
You're bugging. First of all, you like pictures like this. You
seen it,
fucking
right?
see shorties, and you're like, oh yeah, that's a nice picture. So why
The
can't
girl's
I
basically saying,
It looks good on her. She's not my
I'm
wife.
talking over it, sound bad.
So that's a hypocrite, though.
That's not being a hypocrite.
How is it not being a hypocrite?
Girls
That's not
basically,
being a
titties out.
Bro, you like it on somebody else, right? You like seeing it on somebody else, but you don't like it on me.
Oh,
Hypocrite.
the chick
Millennium.
video.
Yes.
The millennium.
Zip
Yes.
up.
Stop zipping up my shit,
No.
bro.
I know you're talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the video I just played. React.
Depends on who she is.
What?
It depends
She
on
was
where
like-
we're going. Because we're going to an island. Yeah, you can walk around with a thong.
Yeah,
over
but
everything.
she's posting this on the internet.
Internet, no.
Cover up.
Cover up. Like,
Y'all not hypocrites?
Zip, zip.
Because y'all like those pictures?
no.
Right, that's what she was saying.
No.
Zip, zip.
I can like those pictures all
And I
I want.
forget
I'm
about
not trying to
athletes.
be with that person.
Girls do not get that though. Girls
they
think
don't
we like the
understand.
picture.
We
We
go
are
and
like,
we zoomed
right.
in.
Yeah,
No, I
they
like
think-
to keep it
Yeah,
scrolling.
We
so-
talked about this on this pod too. Likes do not equate what you think it does.
No.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
Girls
that's true.
in their mind it does.
Right.
Now,
The
a comment
even like-
different.
I
A
don't
comment different.
Yeah, now when I comment,
That's
or
why
if I'm
men
in
don't
DM,
end
that's
up marrying the
different.
sexiest woman they ever see.
If I like something,
I ain't double tapping on
like
shit.
half the time,
I'm a double tapping motherfucker.
half the time,
I used to be. I was Light
still
Records. I was the CEO. now I'm not.
in conjunction with me.
I remember one time, man,
CEO.
I liked the girl picture. She had like 30,000 likes. So the girl, you like, I think it was Dominique Chin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I said, how the fuck she gonna scroll through all them people and look at me?
Like half of the people, it's like they
It
should
was
they
the
get
top of that
millions of
category.
likes.
Yo,
You gotta
like
rap.
popping up on they feed.
But they get millions of likes. They're not just scrolling through and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's other."
Instagram is a lot safer for y'all now that they don't have the
Oh,
photos
yeah.
liked by page where you can go
That's
see
some
like, oh,
bullshit.
so and so
Oh,
just
yeah.
like these 12 pics.
I
hey,
digress. I think it's more dangerous because it shows you who you follow in the damn likes.
That was some bullshit.
That shit is more dangerous. You
I
gotta
don't
catch
know. I don't
me
like-
in real time on that feed, but like I can just go to the picture and see that you like the shit. And then if I click likes, all my mutual followers pop up right there.
First. Yeah, they pop up first.
Y'all are too deep in the game.
Right.
I don't even know what y'all were talking
Me
about.
on Instagram.
You never noticed
Well,
that?
they changed it to where the people that you follow, any picture you click on, they gonna show the people that you follow or that
First.
follow you first.
Yeah.
So I follow you. So if I go on a picture that we just like, if I go on Abe's picture, I'm gonna see that you liked it.
Oh, I was about to say Abe's picture.
So that
Oh,
shit is
yeah,
more
yeah,
dangerous.
yeah,
Right.
see him,
That shit.
I just scroll that.
I'm gonna like what the fuck I
like
want
that
to
shit.
like, and I'm gonna keep it moving because half the time I forget what the fuck I like.
bro?
But you're not gonna let your girl post no pics like that.
Absolutely not.
I mean, why
girls
would she? Why would she have to? She ain't got no OnlyFans or nothing. She ain't.
Now they would have you
I mean-
if your ex girl
Are you raising
if your
your hand
ex
or
girl
you-
had the
okay.
titties out and you was in the picture with them and then like now in this relationship like you like no I don't have your titties out like yeah, now you're a hypocrite. But like for liking some shit like what?
I just
No, he's saying, but let your girl.
I think
actually-
it's simple.
half the time I'm gonna be looking at
I
stuff.
think it's simple, dog.
Scroll.
I hold you to a higher standard that I hold these bitches.
But you like that though, so why she can't post
It's a
what you
double
like
tap.
that?
Picture.
I
Exactly.
spend time with you.
Y'all
I
that
sleep
are
with
not
you.
listening, that the like to them means more than it does to us.
I'm
We
sorry.
so
But you know what's
double
crazy?
tap.
When they like some shit, it's just a pic,
It's
man.
just a picture.
It's just a pic.
Hey,
See, I don't even know what she
Kadeem.
likes. I don't ever go look at unless I see y'all name when I'm scrolling. I wouldn't know you
Yeah,
like
I'm
shit.
gonna say what Chris won't say. I'm a hypocrite.
No.
Yo, that's why you can't post this shit. Niggas are
No,
hypocrite.
no, 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 no,
Girls-
no, no,
girls-
no, no,
girls-
no, no,
girls
no,
like
no,
pictures.
no,
I'm
no,
being
no,
real.
no, 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 I
Go down
can't
your
say
girls
that.
like
Yes.
and you're gonna be
I can't
you're
say
gonna be
that,
a
bro,
little
'cause
upset.
look, when a
I'm
girl,
never gonna do that.
if I
So I'm
post a
saying.
picture,
Go ahead.
if I post a picture, I'm just saying I'm fresh as a bitch. Post a picture. I probably had a little, a little joint DM. Oh, you look nice, dog. Woo, woo. But if she posts a sexy picture, oh, them niggas going in that motherfucker.
Hella
Shocks.
I mean,
I'm talking about
y'all wanna hear
it's
funny
going
stories?
in, bro.
We had one of our guests, one of our last 3 or 4 or so guests, went on Caitlyn page and liked hella pictures. Followed her like hella pictures. I'll tell you who later.
So how do you feel about it?
I don't give a fuck.
said you
I
got
think
a
it's
guess?
weird, huh?
You said I guess.
Oh,
That's-
he's
After,
somebody that
like
came
after
on
the
page.
fact?
Yeah. Yes, this was like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Oh wow, that's
Damn.
that's corny.
He said,
what it
what? He did
is,
what to
bro.
your old lady?
You won't be back.
I'm fucking weak.
No, I'll bring him back so you can see what the fuck he did. You know what I mean? No, you got to, man.
Podcast
I thought it was funny though.
Man, listen, that's a problem. Niggas ain't exposing this fuck shit, man. You
Man.
gotta expose the fuck shit.
See, in this entertainment space that we're in,
Yeah.
the more I realize it's a lot of fuck shit that gotta go on for it to go on.
Yep.
There's a lot of shit I gotta allow that I normally in my everyday
true.
am
Facts.
not cool with. Like I don't like fraud shit. I don't like.
Facts.
I don't like to. I'm not doing something to get a click. Like you gonna come fuck with me because you fuck with me. I don't care
But-
nothing else about it.
Yeah,
But
some
in
people
this
just
space,
weird.
That is some
Some
weird
people
shit.
just weird.
That's some
And,
weird
and,
shit.
and one thing
That
that,
is weird.
I liked about what Kadeem said to me in that certain situation, nigga said good luck. Like
Oh, yeah.
if you can pull her,
we
Yeah,
wrapping it up.
facts.
she
No,
not
no.
mine.
Why are you playing with the Glock, bro?
That's one of the
Hit the
biggest
shit by
life
mistake.
lessons you can ever like realize. Like if somebody can take that shit from you, it's not yours.
It's yours, yeah.
It's
You're right.
not yours. But that's deeper than this topic. I'm just
That's how I feel.
I don't want you
That's
wearing
fucked up,
that
though.
shit,
That's fucked
fam.
up.
Like
thought
I
it was
just
hilarious.
don't.
Right.
You should want a nigga like that. When I get to the point, I'm like, okay, fuck it, you do what you want. And I think one thing about it is, and I don't want to get too deep into the rape and like molestation topic and all that stuff.
Wait, what?
You my girl, so you posting certain salacious shit is gonna get creeps. Is gonna attract creeps.
Facts.
So that's just gonna bring more shit your way that I gotta deal with. And then when a creep try and like grab your butt at the club or some shit, and I gotta get involved, now you wanna say calm down or some shit like that. No, babe, you're wildin'. No, you're wildin' because you don't understand the whole entire environment. You're just saying, I wanna feel sexy. Now, niggas, this is the thing. When girls are getting dressed, they talking about how I wanna feel. Niggas is thinking about how this whole night gonna play out. That's how niggas is thinking. So, like, when niggas...
I have one more... Can I tell one more quick story? Sorry. You're in the back.
I mean, I had the mic.
I want to hear the story. Go ahead.
No, so one time, this is for Caitlin's birthday. We in DC, me and her friend. We're at where was we at? We was at Park. Just having a good time, chilling. It's her birthday. You know, we're not even together at this moment, so I don't. You know, they look good. They doing their thing. I'm letting them do their thing. I'm doing my thing. Dude tried to holler at her. She's like, "Oh no, we're with him." Bro's like, what? Leaves. Later at the end of the night, I'm taking pictures of them. You know, they always want to take pictures when they out. I'm taking pictures of them. Dude comes back with his homeboy, with his man. It was like, yo, these two girls said they with him.
That's funny, but
I was like, okay, bro. You went and got your man to tell him that we going back to the hotel? Like, what? Why?
I know it's a little funny, but if you had flipped out and like beat this nigga ass, they would have looked at you like you was crazy.
Now, when we was there, she was like, "You ain't saying that." But I was like, "What am I say? He corny. He just went and got his man to come tell him that you two are with me."
That's the shit that irks me about women. That's the shit that irks me about women.
We're going back to the presidential suite.
No, you're literally damned if you do. You're damned if you don't.
So male frustration in this room.
So then you haul off and go psycho on this nigga. You're crazy. Like, okay, so which one you want? If you want to dress crazy, I'm gonna be crazy with you. I'm gonna match your tempo.
Nah, I'm
like for real.
Cool.
Like this shit irks the fuck out of me. That shit irks me, Lydia. No, I'm not. But that shit irks the fuck out of me.
I'm sorry
because it's such a. That's the double standard that I don't like.
I know, bro. We didn't get to have the time. We going off the rails. I'm sorry.
We good. No,
you watch the show. You know we do that.
My whole thing though is it depends on where we are.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we go to an island. Shit, damn right, you can wear your thong and shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But we in Virginia Beach, you ain't wearing that.
That's different.
Like, we put some jeans
you
on.
You dealing with seagulls and sand and shit. That's different.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think it's a time and place for everything. But if your shorty do want to go out here and dress provocative and shit, you know, like...
Bro, we posted the fire food pics too. I wanted to talk about foodie shit.
We can still talk about the shit.
Yeah,
we can chop it up.
Yeah,
but sometimes you gotta let them get that shit
off.
off.
You gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, you
gotta be like an hour. We're done now.
Put the iPhones out, fuck it.
Nah, he be bro be eating, bro. You know, I'm in that food shit, bro.
Yeah, I see you been whipping up too, man.
Oh yeah.
That boy getting this bag,
That
nigga ain't doing nothing but tracing the lines. That's all you doing.
Oh, he did that? All right, do it too, man. All right, you did that.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you, bro. That should be looking fire.
Thank you, bro.
I'm
gonna say he hating because I've been in there
bro.
going off in the goddamn.
That's muscle. No, that's muscle memory, fam.
But cooking is like therapy, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's like,
yeah.
Shout out to my bro Matt.
Yeah, it's therapy, man.
I'm getting that too. Like after a few dishes, you don't even have to look in the recipe.
Shut up, Chris. We're wrapping it up. Fuck.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Snap, bro.
So fuck.
Hey, wrap it up. That's another podcast, episode 69. I didn't say it at the beginning. Make sure you hit subscribe. Abe's gonna put it at the beginning of the video.
I got you, bro.
I appreciate everybody that's been listening. Shout out to bro.
This nigga Joe Budden.
VIPs TV, VIPs TV. Follow him on the
I'm
gram.
old school. I hate them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm old school.
Appreciate y'all. I don't know if we record next Sunday because it's Thanksgiving week, so I haven't decided yet. I might come here by myself. I don't have nothing else to do. Y'all have a happy holiday.
Let's do it at the table.
We got 2 episodes coming anyway. Yeah, so y'all be alright.
Double feature.
Double feature.
That was planned.
It wasn't.